Hello family, and welcome back to my channel. It has been some time, but I am coming back with a bang, and I have lots of new stuff to share with you guys, including today's motivational video talking about how to get out of your own head and follow your dreams. So, a little bit about me. You guys have seen me on this channel kind of jump all over the place, sharing lifestyle stuff and inspirational stuff and all kinds of different things. And I think that, you also know that I'm a photographer. And I think that I have always kind of been searching for something else to do to take the place of the thing that I was afraid to do. So whether it was photography or, I baked cakes for a while or a bunch of things. Mind you, I have lots of different interests, but I think that I try to throw myself into things because I'm trying to find something else that sticks, so I don't have to stick with the thing that really sticks. And for me, that has always been the performing arts. It was always a dream of mine, always something I wanted to work towards on different scales, not necessarily being some famous person or anything like that, just like being able to perform and have fun with it and do it for a living. And I've always kind of avoided doing that because I didn't think that I could be successful at it. In the beginning I did, but I kind of veered off from it for other reasons. And then once I wanted to come back to it, I kind of find myself in a place where I felt like I was too old, or I felt like I didn't have enough experience or teaching, or I'm learning, whatever. This channel has been kind of a mishmatch, that's not a word, a combination of things that have been things that I've wanted to do and things that I love, but kind of avoiding the point. I have really lately decided that I was going to start pursuing things more of that nature, and I was really in my own head about it, about how I was going to do it. And so I wanted to come to you guys and show you some of the things that I did to get out of my own head and to really start honing in on the skills that were important and the mindset that was important to move forward in following a new dream. The first thing, start in your own head, which sounds crazy because I'm telling you to get out of your own head. You have to start envisioning your life with this new idea. You have to start looking at the next 5 years and deciding, like, what do I want that to look like, and how does this new thing, this new idea, this new career, this new move make a difference in that plan, and how is this plan going to look going forward? So yes, we're getting out of our head as far as thinking that we can't do the things that we want to do, but we're in our head as far as changing how we're looking at the situation, which brings me to the next point, which is changing your mindset. That's number 2. Yes, we're still in our own head. We haven't gotten out of our head yet, but changing your mindset is so important because it really gets you to start to look at things very differently. We have a lot of limiting thoughts. I think we all do. I know for sure that I have lots of limiting thoughts, and my limiting thoughts always tend to stop me from doing what I need to do because they're based in fear and they're based in disbelief. I constantly tell myself things that I shouldn't be telling myself. You're too old. You aren't talented. You don't have the right look. Your creativity is lacking. You don't have what it takes. What I'm saying is, you want to take those limiting beliefs and kind of veer away from those. Take them, look at them, see what parts of them are based in the truth, and then move on from that and start to build a new reality in your head of what could actually be, because the only thing stopping you from doing those things that you want to do is the thought that you think you can't do it, right? So the second main point you want to do is change your mindset. And I know if you're like me, I hate mindset work. Like, I hate having to go to people and get help, and they're like, oh, well, what about what are your thought process? And I'm like, okay, I know, like, I've already worked on that, can we move on? Like, I love to jump into things, but it is very important to first have the thoughts in your head leading you in the right direction. 3, The third thing you want to do to get out of your own head, and we're finally getting out of our heads here, is you want to make it real by talking about it. You want to find 2-3 people that you trust, people who aren't going to put their own fears onto you, people who will support you and encourage you, and that you feel safe with, that you can tell these ideas to. Because it's one thing to have them like, you know, stewing in your brain, but it's another thing when you say those words out loud and you tell them to other people and you try to make them real and make them a reality. It changes the idea into more of an action just by speaking it out loud. I have people that I talk to. I have, of course, my friends, but I also have coaches and accountability partners, because I need those things and I know that. And so I have these people in my life now who I tell, like, the minute I decided, and this was very recently, that I was going to change how I looked at everything and go in the direction that I think I was always supposed to go in, I said it out loud to those people. And you know, they don't know the industry, they don't know really like the ideas that I have in my head or understand them, but they were encouraging and they wanted to hear more, and they wanted me to tell them how I saw myself going about it, and they asked questions to help me kind of break it down and understand it myself. And I think it's really important to make sure you have those people in your life who you trust and who you can talk to and who can lead you in the right direction, or help lead you in your direction, I should say. Number 4, obtain missing skills. So for me, I'm missing all the skills. Well, not all of them. I mean, I can talk, I have some kind of like innate skills, but I need to hone those skills, I need to sharpen those skills, I need to branch out on those skills and learn things on top of the things that I already know. And I know that. And so here I am, I have to start from practically scratch, right? So the important thing to do is make sure you find training and courses and practice. Do the training, take the courses, make time for the practice, because you have to build, it's like a building a muscle, right? You have to build these skills up in whatever industry it is you decide to go into. It doesn't have to just be performing arts. It can be anything. You need to make them second nature, and it makes you more comfortable, right? Because it always makes me more comfortable. When I know that I know what I'm talking about, I feel a lot more confident in what I'm doing. Like, for example, when I wanted to learn photography, I actually bought this book that's sitting right across the room from me. It's called Exposure, and I didn't even have a camera yet. I just read the book from cover to cover, tried to get an understanding of what they were talking about, and then once I had the camera, I just applied those skills, and then I went out and practiced with people. I took my niece out and my daughter out, and I just practiced the skills that I had been honing all this time. So that's what you want to do. You want to make sure that you're taking these skills and you're building on them and building on them and building on them. So courses and practice and training. And finally, the last thing you want to do is remember that you're not alone at all. I mean, here I am, we're talking 30 plus years old, starting in an industry that's literally made for, like, not made for, but most people start really young, right? So I'm starting really late, and I don't want you to think that just because it's later in life that you can't achieve the things that you're looking for, or that your dreams are past due, right? So remember that you're not alone. Come to this channel, because I will be sharing this entire, like, another journey, I don't know, this entire, everything that I'm learning with you guys, and trying to motivate you guys, inspire you guys, and share things with you guys too about what I'm doing, and make you feel like you're not alone. If you need somebody just to like bounce ideas back and forth with, comment below, go to my Instagram and comment. Let's build a community, because it's really hard when you're first starting out and you don't know, you know, where this is gonna go, but you know you have to do it, right? You know you have to do it. And so it'll be great to have like people all in this community who are building these dreams from scratch, no matter what age or what position in life you're in. Those are my tips to getting out of your head and following your dreams. And I will be making lots more videos like this, so if you guys like this video, make sure you subscribe and like. Leave me a comment down below and let me know what dreams you're looking to follow, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. See you later. Bye.